by McLaren Regional Medical Center, by Lapeer County Bank and Trust with 8 locations to serve you, and by Miracle-Ear, Cortland Center, Silver Parkway, Fenton, and inside Walmart in Lapeer.
Autopsy results are pending for 3 runners who died during the annual Detroit Free Press Flag Star Half Marathon. 36-year-old Daniel Langdon from Shiawassee County's Langsburg, 65-year-old Rick Brown from Marietta, Ohio, and 26-year-old Jonathan Fenlon from Waterford each collapsed and died yesterday morning, all within 15 minutes of each other. Relatives and friends say the men had no known health problems. Well, sudden deaths during marathons are somewhat rare, but not uncommon. During this past summer's Crimp Festival of Races, a 47-year-old Mayville man collapsed and died less than a mile from the finish line. ABC 12's Kelly Dickens looks at some of the precautions put in place to keep runners and walkers safe. Kelly?
Angie, a crew of medical staff are always on hand during big marathons like the one in Detroit and the Crimp Festival of Races in Flint. But sometimes that's not enough. As a walker or runner, there are 2 key things you need to do to stay healthy: train and get a checkup.
It's really, it's a hard thing for a race director when you know that happened at your event.
Sunday, 3 men died during the Detroit Free Press Flag Star Marathon. Today, the focus is on learning what happened and to make sure, if possible, it doesn't happen again. But as Deb Kurtzner, race director for the Crim Fitness Foundation, points out, there are only so many precautions the marathon staff can take.
And we know that we have more medical coverage. We're talking EMTs, doctors, nurses, ambulance personnel. We have more per runner than many other races anywhere in the country. So we know that we feel very confident that we're offering every level of medical support that we can for our runners on Crim Day.
The runners must also be vigilant. Hurley internal medicine physician Sam Etheraj, who ran in Sunday's Detroit Marathon, says regardless of your health or physical condition, you need to get checked out by your doctor.
People who are like medically fine, still they can have this type of sudden cardiac death, which is very unpredictable, and there are no particular screening tests as such to find out before in hand.
And in addition to getting a checkup, Dr. Etheraj says you also need to get fit and train. He suggests training for about 6 months before you enter a marathon. Kelly Dickens, ABC 12 News.
A local car dealership that's been selling